Aviso has been like incredibly valuable to us as it just helps me be more accurate. Right. So I can do things in Aviso that I can't in Salesforce. And I love the Aviso score, the AI score. I'm a junkie about it. So, I go on with my reps and I'll sort from like the bottom scores like up, and I'll look to see the first deal that's toggled on. And I'll be like, ooh, why is this score so low? And it's toggled on. Right. And then inversely, I sort from the high score backwards. I'm like, why is this so high? And it's toggled off. Right. So Aviso does save me time, but more importantly, forecasting is hard. And it's so hard to have an accurate forecast and roll that up. And the company depends upon you to do that in an accurate way. And so the Aviso Insights, another thing with just having Salesforce alone, reps can move things and you just never really have insights into what's moved and why. And Aviso gives me all of that. So I used an Aviso competitor at a previous job. And prior to that, I used just Salesforce. So like at Sumo, we just used Salesforce. At Logic Hub, I just used Salesforce. When I was at PagerDuty, we used a competing product, and it actually gave me a lot of insight as to why you'd want that layer on top of Salesforce. I'm like, why wouldn't you just use Salesforce? What a waste of money. And then I got into the competing product and I'm like, whoa, now I get it. Like, I understand why we're doing this. And then I came to LaunchDarkly, and my boss, Jeremy Smith, who came from ServiceNow, is an Aviso user. And he's like, oh, this is a piece of software. We're bringing it in. We have to have it. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And, for me, I didn't have a preference, but once I started using it, honestly, I can't imagine life without it.
I actually completely agree. When I first heard about Aviso, I was like, where has this been my whole career? Because living in a CRM alone can be quite tedious, and all the clicks. And if you miss a step, not great.
Yes. And no insights into the accuracy of the forecast.
Right. Exactly. Well, and not to mention sort of helping avoid sandbagging. I mean, not all sales guys are going to do that, but that's pretty common.
And how to make sure that they don't have rose-colored glasses on. Look, this has a score of 25 and you have it in commit. Seriously? And it just helps you double click on those things. And then I go to the next quarter, like sales. And I, of course, toggle from the highest score down, because now we're going to talk about what deals we could potentially pull forward. And I have found deals in out quarters that because of the Aviso scoring, I'm like, let's do a MedPick review on that. And we have brought deals in that I don't know I would have even inspected if it wasn't for Aviso saying, hey, look at this one. Like, yep, you're right. I'm going to double click on that one.